Have you ever wondered if the ancient Silk Road, that legendary network of trade and tales, is just a dusty memory? What if I told you it's not only alive, but thriving in ways you can't even imagine? What if the spirit of Marco Polo and Zhang Qian is now coded into the very fabric of our modern world? Beijing, 2013. Spotlights sweep across a stage as a massive map unfurls. This isn't a map of conquest, but of connection. China announces a monumental project, the Belt and Road Initiative. The goal? To revive the ancient Silk Road, not with camels and caravans, but with high-speed trains, sprawling ports, and fiber-optic cables that hum with data. A spokesperson declares, "Let the road rise again, not in dust, but in data." The world listens, intrigued. The Silk Road is being reborn. Imagine a vast, state-of-the-art control room. Screens flicker with blinking lights, each one a satellite tracking the relentless dance of global trade. Cargo ships, the modern-day treasure fleets, are monitored in real time as they cross oceans. Complex algorithms, descendants of the celestial navigation used by ancient mariners, now optimize the very routes once painstakingly walked by camels. The digital caravans have begun their journey, spanning the globe, their precious cargo not just silk and spices, but terabytes of information, connecting continents in the blink of an eye. This is the new pulse of the planet. As the sun sets over the vast Kazakh steppe, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple, a sleek high-speed train slices through the landscape. It's a silver bullet streaking across the plains where nomads once roamed. Inside, the scene is one of quiet contemplation and modern comfort. Passengers sip tea, their faces illuminated by the glow of tablets and e-readers. They stream music from 1,000 different cultures, read books from distant lands. A voice reflects, "We travel faster now, but the stories still follow us." The journey is quicker, the comfort undeniable, but the human desire to connect, to share, and to discover remains unchanged. The ancient whispers of the steppe now mingle with the hum of modern technology. Let's travel south to a bustling African marketplace. The air is thick with the scent of spices and the vibrant sounds of commerce. Here, a new chapter of the Silk Road unfolds. Chinese merchants, their stalls filled with the latest smartphones, trade their technology for cocoa beans and handcrafted goods. Not far away, engineers work under the hot sun, constructing vast solar farms that rise like metallic forests beside ancient trade posts. The Silk Road has found new arteries, flowing through the hearts of Lagos, Nairobi, and Addis Ababa, bringing with it not just goods, but infrastructure, energy, and a new kind of partnership. It's a two-way exchange, a fusion of the ancient and the futuristic, redefining what it means to be a global trading partner. Now let's jump to a European tech hub, buzzing with energy late into the night. In glass-walled offices, startups are the new guilds, crafting applications in dozens of languages. Here, collaboration knows no borders. A coder from Tehran brainstorms with a designer from Hanoi. A British historian, passionate about the past, uploads documentaries about the Silk Road, making its history accessible to millions with a single click. Culture no longer just flows along dusty trails. It flows in streams of code, in digital packets of creativity and knowledge. The marketplace of ideas is now online, open 24/7, and everyone is invited. We find ourselves in a modern museum, the air quiet and reverent. Children, their eyes wide with wonder, trace the ancient routes on interactive maps with their fingertips. In glass cases, relics of the past sit side by side with artifacts of the present. A delicate silk tapestry is displayed next to a complex circuit board. A fine porcelain vase from the Ming Dynasty is juxtaposed with a spool of fiber-optic cable. Spices that traveled thousands of miles are showcased beside the very technologies that make such journeys instantaneous today. A guide explains to the curious children, this is not nostalgia. This is continuity. The thread of connection spun centuries ago has never been broken. It has only been rewoven into a stronger, more intricate fabric. We see a montage of our connected world. A drone soars over the majestic snow-capped peaks of the Himalayas, capturing views that were once the stuff of myth and legend. In a quiet studio, a podcaster's voice brings the incredible story of Zhang Qian's mission to a new generation of listeners. In a darkened room, a person wearing a VR headset is transported, stepping into a breathtakingly realistic recreation of the Dunhuang Caves, their ancient murals glowing as if freshly painted. In a crowded refugee camp, a person clutches a small USB drive, a modern-day treasure chest holding their most precious possessions, photos of their family, their history, their identity. The Silk Road lives. It lives in our collective memory, in the constant movement of people and ideas, and in the deep meaning we continue to find in connection itself. The scene shifts one last time. A writer's room, late at night. The only light comes from a laptop screen. A storyteller, perhaps someone like me, puts the final touches on a script. With a sense of completion, he closes the laptop. The title page glows for a moment before the screen goes dark. It reads, "Silk, the Road Between Worlds." The writer's voiceover concludes our journey. The road was never just a path. It was a promise of discovery, of understanding, of a shared human story. And that promise still waits, for the next traveler, for the next story, for you. The journey of the Silk Road is a testament to human curiosity and our unending quest to connect. From ancient empires to the digital age, it has adapted and evolved, but its core purpose remains the same. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through time. If you enjoyed this story, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure into the stories that shape our world.